Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the daily scan for Friday, September 27th, 2013. Well, today, for the first time, coming to you from Baltimore, Ohio. The move is done. We're in. It's chaos. It's a mess. But we're here, and that's what's important. Let's see, on tap for today for scheduled market affecting announcement is personal income and outlays and consumer sentiment, which I had heard that Walmart is lowering is trying to unload excess inventory because they feel they have too much, and they have lowered their ordering for the next 2 quarters. So I guess if you want to short something, Walmart might be a good thing to short. I have no idea where the stock is right now. It's not something that I follow very much. I just go there to buy stuff once in a while. Not very often. Okay, what else do we have going on here? Across the world, Asia was kind of mixed. A couple of them down and a couple of them up, and not real impressive either way there. Taking a look at Europe, almost lunchtime there. Looking at pretty bearish looking over in Europe. Let's take a look at what is going on here. This morning, that's a pretty good chunk down for the futures. Gold is at 1322, wallowing around the lower half of the 1300s, and oil is at 102. No wonder gas was so cheap yesterday. So all this running back and forth between old house, new house. Been kind of paying more attention to gas prices, but gas prices are down into like the 325s or so around here anyway. Some higher, nobody lower, but 325 is about the lowest. All right, and the last time that I talked to you, I got into this LinkedIn trade with a bear call, and I started to get burnt on it. And let me show you the chart here. See, I was looking here that it was looking kind of bearish to me. So I got in it on this day here, which was 3 days ago, and it did nothing but go up after that and continue to go up. I kind of took a rest the next day, and I thought, okay, it's going to pull back. And then yesterday it started screaming up, and I was in a big loss, looking at about $350 loss on this particular trade. So what I did in the morning, I'll show you here on a chart. This is a chart of the long call. I won't show you the short one, but here's my trades. At 10:27 in the morning, I bought back the short, and it cost a lot of money, $8.10. But there's looking like a very powerful move at that time. So if we look at the chart, then at this long call, you can see how the stock was doing. So I actually bought back the short right around somewhere in between these 2 candles here. I bought back the short, and I thought, well, I'll watch the long for a while. So about an hour later, I came back and took a look at the long, and it was climbing pretty good. Here at noon, when I had time to look at it, somewhere around here, it was climbing pretty good. So I decided to put a limit order in at $6. $6 would have given me $7.42. So I took that $8.10 loss and settled for the $7.42 gain on the other side of the trade for a little bit less than $100 or a dollar loss on this particular trade. So that wasn't too bad. The only other one that I am in right now is SPX, and that is looking pretty good. Do I have an SPX trade for it today? We still have a down arrow here. It looks like we might be bouncing back up, but this may stay depressed down here. Short term, looking kind of undecided in my opinion, because we're just heading down here on the weekly, and now we're more or less moving laterally, but up slightly at least, and kind of no momentum on from that perspective. And it looks like these two might be coming to meet each other as well. So I'm not sure if I'm seeing a direction today. If this ends up being a big digger of a day, well then I would be looking at a bear call. And for next week, next week is October already? Wow. For next week then, we might be looking at something right around 1720, and that's exactly where last week's was, so that would be pretty good for me, and that may be where I head for today. We'll just see how the market action is. All right, let's go to the A+ list. Maybe we can make this one kind of short. My new office, if you want to call it an office, it's actually, went to Lowe's and bought a countertop and 2 cheapo wall cabinets, and that's what I have for a desk down in a basement with a chunk of remnant carpet. So that's what I'm working with right now. It's a little bit chilly down here this morning. But what I'm looking forward to is in the summer it being nice and cool and quiet. Okay, A+ list. Let's go back to the monitor tab here. I don't know, I haven't been following anything since the last scan that I did, so we'll have to see what's going on. Apple, still we are in a bit of an uptrend. Boy, oh boy. It's really looking shaky, isn't it? Which way do you go with Apple? Well, I think this needs to mature a little bit yet, but this might be a good prospect in the next day or so for a bull put. So that's what we'll be looking for there. Amazon. Oh yeah, we got a hook here on Amazon, so I am going to put an alert on Amazon somewhere above this high here. Oops, come on. At or above, go ahead and create. All right, I had to even go looking for a pen there. Baidu. Let's see what's going on with Baidu. It's screaming pretty good to the upside, even on down days for the market. You could probably, if I was to look here for next Friday, let's just take a look. On the bull put side, we would be looking at 148. A little tight for my taste. Just a little bit too tight. I don't think I would do that. So I'm going to take a pass on Baidu. CELG, oh, nice move here by CELG. Let's see if it proves itself out. So we have hook up here on a stochastic. We have short-term MACD moving up. The moving average flattened out, and on the weeklies we're up on the long term on the moving average, and pretty flat on the daily MACD, but still everything is looking pretty green. So we have that one. Alright, moving right along, CF. We got a little bit of a hook here on CF. Let's see here, up, 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 up. CF is looking pretty darn good. So where do we put this alert? We would put it, I want to put it midway in this opening bar here from yesterday. That's where I'll add it. Hope we don't end up alerting everything today. Chipotle. Chipotle might be ripe here for up here, down there, up here, up here, up here. We have a white, that's a white dot in there. Up here. Everything is looking up over there. We have down, down, and undecided. This is like a perfect bull flag here. Or is that a bear flag? I forget. But it's a nice flag anyway. And the way that you get the flag, when we talk about a flag from perspective here, is you have, let me get my little drawing thing out here. Trend line, you have the flag pole. Oops. Here. That would be the flag pole. And then this is the flag here. More or less. Could be better. But that's what they talk about, a bull or a bear flag, and I'm not sure if it references the direction of the stock or the actual pricing on the flag itself. So if it's the flag itself, then it would be a bear flag. If it's referencing the direction of the price overall, then it would be a bull flag. So I'm going to have to look that up one of these days. Alright, so we'll just delete all drawings here. Yeah. Okay, now, go back to our target. That's a pretty good looking one, actually. So I'm going to throw another alert out here. And if we have a bearish day, then these alerts won't be going off probably. But if they are, then it's a good sign, because that means they're pretty strong. Alright, Google. What has Google been doing? It's been crashing. Just a little bit overpriced probably, huh? And look at this. Talk about resistance right there at right around 900. The magic 900, 905, probably more accurate. Wow. Missed it though. Missed it. Happened while I was moving. Goldman Sachs. Yes. I think the last trade I did on this was a bearish trade as well. Pretty bearish looking here. We would be looking for a target up here. So we'll throw it in there. Something to suck our eyes to when we bring it up. LinkedIn. Definitely going to be adding this one here. So you got a nice hook up here. It's a little bit long in the tooth. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for another one down here. I'm in no big hurry. Plus I got enough alerts for today. All right. MasterCard. Oops. Just have to move this over to here. We'll wait for that one to mature. Netflix. And we got a nice hook here on Netflix. So we'll throw an alert here. Oops. For a bull put. Pretty heady over here. Looking pretty good. This little tweak down is not much of a concern. We're up here. We're probably going to be up here today. We'll probably get, if it moves up, we'll get a white dot there. Price line. Okay. I would like to see this come down a little bit more. So we have a little bit of time to wait here for price line. And Tesla. Wow. That's amazing. It's going to be $200 before you, in the blink of an eye. But no entry. And Visa probably looking a lot like MasterCard. A little concerned. No, really not much to be concerned about. Except, I think I want to wait another day on this one. A little bit too early. I want to just